See, guys, we're doing all signs. First 2 weeks of July 2020. I think we're live. Let me see here. Okay, I'm just going to wait for some of you guys to jump on. There we go. Okay, so, guys, I have a big announcement. I'm going to be issuing it in my newsletter later tonight. I'm not going to do it on YouTube, but big surprise coming, hopefully either tomorrow evening or Thursday for you guys. And what else? Oh boy, there's so much happening right now. There's so much happening. For those of you, I just saw this. I'm really curious what your thoughts are before I get into the reading. There's chatter that there is a financial global reset happening between July 2nd and July 9th. And I don't know if you guys watch Charles Ward's YouTube channel. If you don't, I'd check it out. He's putting out a lot of really good information. But he's been talking about that. And I just happened to come across a video on TikTok, which I have just tweeted out on my profile on Twitter. So if you follow me on Twitter, you can go find that video. But in it, she's talking about how Black Lives Matter is trying to get everyone in on a economy blackout on July 7th, 7/7. Very interesting that there was trying to do an economy blackout during the time where we're apparently supposed to have our financial reset. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking that it might actually be happening. I find that very interesting. That, or this was a smokescreen to kind of fish them out. We'll see. But let's get into your readings. And can you guys just let me know? I'm not seeing anyone in the chat. I just want to make sure that I don't miss the chat. And I don't know if it's pulling up my chat properly. So could those of you who are watching just put in a message in the chat? Let me know it's all coming through okay, and I'll get into the readings. We're going to start with fire signs. And for some reason, yeah, I don't know if anyone's, if I'm getting messages in the chat because it's not showing up in my, there we are. Okay, cool. All right, good. Thank you, girls. Okay, hi, Allison. Hi, Tana. All right, fire signs, let's go into your reading. We're going to find out what's in store for you for the first 2 weeks of July. We've got the big eclipse coming up this weekend, the final one of 3. Eclipsing Capricorn. What's in store? What is one of the main governing energies, planetary energies here for fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag for the first 2 weeks of July? You guys have Neptune. Very interesting. Neptune's just gone retrograde. I did a video on it. Planet of illusions and fantasies. Your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. Wow. You guys might be feeling it. You might be feeling that Neptune retrograde over these 2 weeks coming in through July. But let's see. So there's either some deep yearnings here coming in for you, perhaps some truths are going to be coming to light that have been deceiving you, like past deceptions coming forth. It could be very benign in the simple sense of, our own self-deceptions of what we aren't willing to see in ourselves finally coming to the surface, or it could be something around you. I'm not sure. Let's go into, I'm using my Starseed Oracle with you guys this time. Hi, Jeff. Hi, JC. To get a little bit of a deeper read here on why the Neptune energies are here. Okay, the first one, the 7-star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. Okay, the 7-star sisters, that's the Pleiades energy. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expression. Okay, something, definitely expression. I've been getting so many messages from many of you, plus from my friends, that the energies right now are causing a lot of tears, a lot of like heavy energies. I don't know, fire signs, if you're feeling that, but let's see what else is coming up. Crowning the spread with this Neptune energy for fire signs. I just want to say that I literally saw YouTube call views off my last video. Saw a number, refreshed it 10 minutes later, totally like took off like 100 views. And I'm like, oh, what? So over this, I'm not going to take that many, so over this shadow banning, censorship, like, okay. Whale and orca elders, share your song, frequency of sound, deep diving deep. This is interesting that this is coming up with your Neptune energy. So this is kind of telling me, fire signs, that you guys are really going into the depths of something here. You're either doing some really deep soul searching. There's something that you're really wanting to connect with. Okay, interesting here. Share your song, frequency of sound. I'm picking up that some of you are picking up on frequencies that you haven't before, new frequencies that are bringing in more information for you. Expression, diving deep. Okay, there's a lot here. Let's kind of go into the tarot. I'm going to clarify with that deck after. I've pre-shuffled your cards. Fire signs. And let's find out what's going on here for fire signs for the first 2 weeks of July. First 2 weeks of July. Okay, we have the Two of Swords coming up here in reverse. Okay, so you guys may be making some sort of decision, or you've made a decision already, or choice, something that you've had a hard time coming to terms with, or you haven't been able to, you've kind of been mulling over for a while. There's some sort of release of stagnation here, coming out of a stalemate. If something was stuck, you're getting out of it. Let's see. Also with that Two of Swords, I'm sensing just movement in general, whether it's just your emotions. Okay, and as I'm saying that, the Emperor comes out in reverse. Interesting. I'm getting the sense, fire signs, that something has felt a little bit out of your control. Or you may be feeling out of control in some aspect of yourself or something around you. The Emperor has a lot of wisdom within him from his journey. I'm just hearing that there may have been some doubts for some of you about things you've learned along your journey. Like you thought you knew it, and then something, I feel like, may have challenged that, causing some self-doubt about a path. And that could have had something to do with why there was this stagnant energy. Okay, interesting. So we have the Princess of Pentacles coming up here for you. The Knight of Pentacles coming up. The Ten of Wands. And then the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you've got a princess or a page, which is a page, and then a Knight of Pentacles with the Wands, and then the Ace of Swords in reverse. So 10 of Wands. I'm getting the sense that you're just feeling like, yeah, you're okay. With you kind of going into this deep dive right here, fire signs, it's been a very kind of exhausting journey here. Something that you're kind of working through has been a very long, exhausting journey, and it's been taking its time. It's been moving slowly, like really slowly, which is interesting now that we have the Two of Swords. I'm getting the sense that you might be coming out of something, but with the Ace of Swords here in reverse, I'm with Neptune here, you know, with this idea of illusions becoming, like pulling the veil back on some illusions, things that could stay hidden can't stay hidden right now. Again, it could just be within you. It could be within your surroundings, like maybe in a relationship, but I'm just getting the sense here that it has to do with this, like this long kind of burdenous, slow journeys, because there's been like confusion or miscommunication or a false sense of perception on something. Let's see. And that's kind of like blocked something, but you've got this Two of Swords opening up your reading, which tells me that it's possible, though, that that's kind of ending for you. There is some sort of, let's see what else comes out. There's some sort of movement that comes through. Okay. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Ooh. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. So we've also got the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, someone's really restless. We have the Four of Pentacles upright. Really wanting to hold on, not let go. Some sense of security needed. Then we have the Moon, Pisces energy here. Pisces is, and Neptune is like, Neptune rules Pisces. And then we have the Hangman coming up in reverse. Again, that idea of a needed perception, like finally, okay. Fire signs, you're going through some very confusing times here right now. And I'm getting the sense, though, that clarity is coming in. With the Two of Swords opening your, and Two of Swords in reverse opening your reading, and the Hangman in reverse closing your reading here, I'm getting the sense that there is some sort of revelation that's going to come through in the first 2 weeks of July for you. Something is going to be revealed where there was confusion, where there was some sort of stagnation, self-doubt, something that's taken a very slow time, and it's caused a little bit of restlessness within you. Like it's caused a little bit of restlessness within you, but it's also something that you've been holding on to, something that you've wanted to hold on to, you have not wanted to let go of. And finally, like I feel like you've been needing some sort of clarity, something is finally going to come in for you. Let's clarify this and just shuffle these one more time. Now with the oh my gosh, did I say the Two of Cups in reverse? My eyesight. So as my third eye opens like crazy, these two eyes here are getting deteriorating. So we have, the Five of Cups, not the Two of Cups in reverse. Ooh, but then underneath that we have the Ace of Cups upright. Interesting. So this is all about, okay, with the Five of Cups in reverse, kind of the general with the Ace of Cups behind it too, upright. There's this sense of relief coming in for you, fire signs, that is very emotional. There's a lot of emotional expression that's going to happen, I think, for you in the first 2 weeks of July. And it has to do with something that I think you've been working at for a long time. It's slowly and steadily been building, but there's a lot of confusion around it for some reason. And it's finally, I think it's going to come out of that. Let's kind of clarify here. Can we, let's clarify the Five of Cups in reverse, please. Tell me what this Five of Cups in reverse is, because it's kind of like relieving that grief and sadness. Way too many cards. Let's see. Clarify this Five of Cups, please, in reverse. What is this Five of Cups in reverse about? Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Shannon. What is the Five of Cups in reverse about? There we go. Okay, again, you get the Four of Coins. Okay, so interesting. I'm going to clarify one more card here. Something you've been holding on to. There may be some sort of emotional purge that's happening that you've been trying to resist, not letting it happen. And that may be what this is about. Or it's something that you haven't wanted to let go in because you've believed in it. And you're now like the grief is relieved. Let me just clarify. Tell me about this Four of Coins. What's this Four of Coins? Because it's interesting. You have two Four of Coins now on the board, both upright. Tell me what this Four of Coins is about. Tell me what this Four of Coins is about. King of Coins. I don't know if you're dealing with an earth sign, but someone who's got the energy of like father. I'm going to say there's father energy here, but someone who's very loyal, has a lot of stability, potentially financially successful, very grounded, also very nurturing, but also very practical, tends to needs very well. There's something here that okay. You've been wanting to hold on to this, like you've been holding on to this. And there may have been some sadness or grief here that if this is a person, this represents a person to you. Finally, maybe there's some sort of release here of some sort of energy that is heavy, or you're holding on to something that represents a lot of stability. It could be a job that may have been touch and go, some sort of business or something like that. Okay, let's go into the Two of Swords in reverse. Why is the Two of Swords in reverse here? Oh, interesting. We have the Queen of Wands, there you guys are, and the King of Swords. Part of the message that I'm getting here is that what you're coming out of this kind of stalemate energy was I'm feeling like there was a pull on like the soul, like what your soul really knows, but then also like what the mind knows. And there's kind of been this like, I think there's been like a push pull between like higher self and like 3D self in some way. But also you may be dealing with an air sign for some of you, or just someone who's very logical, very methodical, it's interesting. They're not as expressive emotionally, and you're going through something very emotional. Okay. Let's see. Why is the Emperor here in reverse? What's the Emperor about? I also am getting the message that with that Two of Swords in reverse, one of the things that's been kind of keeping you like Okay. I'm getting the sense too for some of you that you're finally able to take action because you've gotten the clarity that you need. King of Swords is able to make really swift decisions, choices, with a very clear mind. And with the Queen of Wands, very action oriented and very much ready to to go after something. And so there's that energy also coming in on that Two of Swords in reverse. The Emperor in reverse here, please. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. There is something new coming out, and as I'm saying that, wow, okay. The Death card in reverse. Again, not letting go, not wanting something to end. Tell me more. Tell me, what is this Death card in reverse about? What is this Death card in reverse about? Huh. Page of Coins. There's going to be some new information around. You've got another Page of Coins, and that's what's next. Interesting. There's really a theme here of not wanting to let go of something. Something that I think you have a lot of yearnings for, perhaps fantasies about, dreams of. It could be a job, it could be another person, it could be a path in your life. That's definitely been difficult. It's been difficult. It's been long. It's been a bit confusing. But there is some sort of release coming in here. And I believe that it has something to do with some sort of information or communication about something that's tangible in this 3D world. Something that you can actually grab onto, touch, smell, see with your own eyes. That you may have had doubts about. With that Emperor in reverse, I feel like it's something that you didn't feel like you had control over. And that perhaps there was some self-doubt. Okay, tell me about this Page of Pentacles here, the Princess of Pentacles. Tell me about this Princess of Pentacles. Again, Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, something wasn't moving forward. There wasn't an action being taken. And now you're getting information about that. There's some sort of communication coming in. Tell me more about this Princess of Pentacles. Or something where there may have been a little bit of stagnation and passion, creative flow. Tell me more about this Page of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Wow. You have the Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, you're getting information here, some sort of new energies birthing in, okay, coming in here that's very tangible. There was about something that there was no action here because I think there was some conflict, some sort of chaos, or again, I'm getting this push-pull energy that I think for some of you, you were wondering, like, should I still be invested in this? Really made you question. I think that's where the self-doubt has come in. That it's been a bit of a rough go with something and it's really caused some self-doubt, but deep down you don't want to let go. But there's been a really bumpy ride here that's made you question, because there wasn't some movement here, that should I continue to invest in this? And right now, it's so far the reading's kind of showing something new coming in, but it comes through some sort of deep expression on your part, whether it's you really tuning into your own emotional needs, letting those come to light. Let's see, why is the Knight of Pentacles here? Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? You have the Four of Cups upright, which is interesting. Another 4 on this Knight. So slow movement, but now it's steady. Something that you've been kind of waiting for, wanting for. Perhaps there's some regrets around here, wondering if it's ever going to come in. The Emperor again in reverse showing up. You're getting a lot of the same cards coming up in the exact same way. Again, I'm getting the doubt, like really doubting if this is ever going to happen. You know, and again, you get the Star card in reverse. So like this wish that you've been wanting, like, is it going to come in? Followed by the 5 of Coins in reverse. So this is about finally coming out of the cold, finally like not releasing yourself around this idea of not having enough or not getting what you need, lack consciousness. This is getting released. So there's some sort of action being taken here. It's slow, it's moving, but at the same time, I'm feeling like there's really been a questioning here of, is this ever going to happen? Wow, okay. 10 of Wands, let's find out why the 10 of Wands is here. What's the 10 of Wands about? I'm also getting a message as I'm looking at this Whale and Orca Elders, share your song, frequency of sound, that don't dim your light or try to, I'm hearing don't dumb down your frequency for someone else or something else. Like don't compromise. And I'm wondering if that's been part of this 10 of Wands for some of you. Let's see. What's this 10 of Wands about? Okay, way too many cards. What's this 10 of Wands about? Wow. Okay. Page of Cups. Someone's love may have not been received. Someone's love offer may have not been fully received, or someone's heart was shut down. That's kind of what I'm picking up there. Or someone was kind of closing down their heart, not really communicating their needs. What else? Tell me more about this Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, you've another 4 of Swords. 4 of Swords, clarified by the High Priestess in reverse. I think that you've really needed to go within. I think going within here is what's helping you. There are some like really important information from the higher realms coming into you at this time that's going to really help clarify things. There may even be some help coming in that's going to release any sort of mystery or secrets around this this burden. Let's find out here. Ace of Swords in reverse. There's like a lot, there's a need to like really go in and recover, like really kind of lick your own wounds. Okay, Ace of Swords clarified by the Page of Wands. A lot of pages are coming up in your reading. So there's like a lot of new energy. There's like a burst of new energy coming in. This one is like a burst of new. Yeah, okay, so where there was confusion here, a block, you are getting some sort of like, it could be spiritual communication, or some sort of new energy of passion, excitement, some sort of news that's actually really exciting, where there was this confusion or need for a new perspective, like it was the wrong perspective on something. Or like a truth that wasn't coming through. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, you have the Ace of Coins in reverse with the Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, again, you're just going to be releasing confusion around something that was something that I think really wasn't getting off the ground. Again, slow movement. Slow movement. And you're finally going to get some news that really helps clarify things for you. What's the Four of Swords here in reverse? What's the Four of Swords here in reverse? Restless over the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, so could be over a decision or choice that needs to be made that hasn't been made. It could be, again, the lovers card represents union and balance, not just in relationship with someone else, but also within yourself. It's about really coming into harmony with who you are and having a deeper relationship with yourself, which will then allow you to have a deeper relationship with someone else. And I think for some of you, there's been a lot of restlessness about, again, I feel like if this involves someone else, that there's been, one of you's been very emotionally open or needing to express, and the other person hasn't been. Now, if this doesn't involve someone else and it's just something, there's a choice here that needs to be made, but it was very difficult because there was some aspect within yourself that you haven't come to terms with yet, or needed a deeper relationship with yourself to be brought to light. Again, with this Neptune, it's about pulling back the veil on what you've been avoiding, truth or something like that. What's this Four of Pentacles about? Holding on, needing security and stability. What's this Four of Pentacles about? What's this Four of Pentacles about? It's interesting. This Four of Pentacles card is very much like a, wow, okay. Wow. I was going to say a portal. A portal into peace and emotional stability. Even though it's a Pentacles, I know it's a Pentacles, but I'm looking at the card. There's a sense of like grace and peace and stability that's really wanting here and really holding on for that. So clarifying that Four of Pentacles, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. So perhaps you're dealing with someone who from the past that is now maybe coming back in, or there's just been some sort of separation or disconnection here with someone of a soulmate. This could also be that part of the holding on, okay, because also you have the Ten of Pentacles upright, clarifying it as well. I'm just getting the sense that you're invested in this. Like, you're really invested. You're looking at this as long term, and that's why you're holding on. You're holding on, and that's why you don't want to let go. There's something really stable and safe here, and at the same time, it's like a paradox. It hasn't been, because it's been moving so slow, and there's been a lot of like emotional needs that I don't think have been met, but it's because there's been some confusion too, and I think that clarity is coming in, because again, we have the moon here, which again is very, yeah, page of swords in reverse. Look at all these pages. Like, you've got all the pages coming up here. You get the page of cups, the page of wands, the page of coins. Okay, so with the page of swords in reverse on the moon, it's like there's been miscommunication, or it's almost like they're showing me like two ships passing in the night. Like, when one person's communicating, the other person's missing it, and vice versa. There's just been some sort of veil that's been making this cloudy. Tell me more about the moon. Tell me more about the moon. But I am sensing that for you fire signs, you're going to get some sort of movement and some sort of clarity here about this over the next 2 weeks of July or so. Perhaps the eclipse is going to be opening up something for you. The eclipse in Capricorn. Okay, and as I'm saying that, temperance, patience, it's taking its time. But there is some sort of divine guidance here and divine timing with temperance coming in. Something is also, to me, temperance represents the alchemical, there's an alchemical transformation happening as well in this, like transforming this miscommunication or lack of communication. Perhaps that's why there's been like so much confusion. There really hasn't been much. Why is the hanged one here in reverse? And I love this hanged. This is like one of my favorite hangman cards because if you see, like, okay, let me hold it upright. The lotus flower at top, okay, where the feet are stemmed from, is like the lotus is all about the represents the higher learning, the enlightenment, okay, of the path that we're all on. And look, going into the roots, going into the mud, and that's the cosmic womb that this person, the hangman, is kind of resting in. And I feel like you guys have really needed to go into that cosmic womb, really go into the depths, go into the darkness to really get some sort of new perception here. Let's find out what the hang one is all about. Bringing in some level of enlightenment here, bringing some new light to a situation. Again, do not dull your own frequency. That one wants to come out too, okay. Yes. Oh, wow. Like, you can't even make this stuff up. You have, first, these two cards came out together. The Two of Swords with the the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, again, stalemate over perhaps being acknowledged, but also like victory, like wanting success here. And it's just been at a stalemate. It hasn't been happening. But then you have the Ace of Wands coming in here, okay? The Ace of Wands coming in. And again, I feel like you are getting a new perception. To me, this Ace of Wands always represents birth to me. It's coming out of a cave. The dragons are alive, flying around it. And this is very much a birthing card. Something is definitely birthing here, bringing new passion in. Also, this is very spiritual. There's a lot of spiritual insight coming in around this stalemate, stuckness over what you wanted success in, but hasn't perhaps been proving itself to be very successful up until this point. But you're holding on because you're really invested in it. You're in it, and for some of you, this involves another person. It's a soulmate. It's someone you feel very connected to. You've put in a lot of time. You've definitely put in a lot of time, but there's then been these doubts. So something's coming in for you, fire signs. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. And so let's go on to the next one. I hope that was helpful, fire signs. Again, if you need your own personal with me, the link's in the description below. Love to work with you guys. This is like one of my favorite things to do, are the readings. Okay, Let's go on to Earth signs next. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Cap. Let's find out. Again, with that moon card coming up, fire signs, again, because we're having this lunar eclipse in Capricorn, something, again, I feel like something big is going to be happening on the eclipse for you. So kind of really allow yourself to go into that. I am getting a sense there's a big portal opening up through this eclipse. Okay, let's shuffle the cards here for Earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's in store for Earth signs for the first 2 weeks of July and this eclipse that we're coming into. What do Earth signs need to know at this time? What will serve them to their highest light and highest good? One more. All right. How's everyone doing? Kathleen, I am moving on to Earth signs now. Just finished fire. Wow, that was a long reading. Okay, I better hustle that. Okay. All right. All right. Let's find out. For Earth signs. For Earth signs, what's the main planetary energy? For Taurus, Virgo, and Cap for the first 2 weeks of July. Ooh, look at that. The moon. Again, very Pisces energy. Your unconscious, sensitive, inner emotions and responses. Also Cancer energy. Wow, there's a lot of emotions coming through. Which is totally playing in with a lot of you guys have been sending me. All right, looks like first 2 weeks of July, everyone's going into their emotions. Let's find out from my Starseed Tarot what's supporting this, what other energies are surrounding this moon energy. So about the unconscious, the sense of your inner emotions and your responses in Earth signs. Again, with it being the moon, that lunar eclipse. It's gonna be a big one. I do feel like there's some, it's interesting. Like I feel like it's a big cycle that's ending for many of us. Like it's closing something out, and perhaps that's why there is such a purge of emotions coming through. Let's see here. Okay, tell me for Earth signs, what's around this moon? What else is coming in around this moon for Earth signs? What else is coming in around this moon for Earth signs? And guys, my podcast tonight on Enlighten Up, Kaylin McDonald is with me. We had a great time. Oh, look at that. Well, I don't know if you're dealing with fire signs or signs, but you got perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. Oh boy, Earth signs. None of this matters. Zoom out. Okay, so there may be too much focus on something. You may be focused, hyper focused on something and needing to kind of pull back, take your foot off the gas, get a new perspective. Interesting that came up. Let's see what else is kind of surrounding. No, way too many. What else is surrounding this moon? What else is surrounding this moon for Earth signs? Oh, interesting. This came up in my alchemy program. Earth pulsing. No, let's just kind of let you see that's beautiful, beautiful picture there. Pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Just as I said, you may need to take your foot off the gas. Slow down, time in nature. Okay, so there's a new perspective here about something that is causing a lot of emotional response within you, or something that's trying to come to the surface from the deeper subconscious and perhaps unconscious parts of you. That's creating quite a bit of sensitivity. You may be reactionary, or this may be an energy around you that's very reactionary that you may need to pull back from. I don't know. Let's kind of go in and find out from the tarot what else is going on for earth signs. But really needing to ground, get steady, bring in some stability, especially if there is so much emotions coming to the surface. Really wanting... Okay, interesting. We have the Six of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles upright coming in. Hi, Tyrone. Nice to have you here. Laura Lee. Your emotions are going too, huh? Okay, Six of Swords in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's exactly this. I feel like you're in some murky water, okay? Like choppy water, choppy emotions, and what you're really needing is some stability. Knight of Pentacles, to taking action in a very safe and stable way that is grounded is very difficult when you're in deep emotional waters. It could just be that you're not, again, you may be just really going deep into some of your own deeper needs, or you're in a situation that is feeling emotionally overwhelming. And you need to pull out, whether it's your own emotions, someone else's emotions, everyone's emotions, and you're really craving some sort of stability and peace too, with this time in nature, like something to kind of lift you up. What else is kind of coming in here? Yeah, okay. You have the King of Wands coming here in reverse. Whew. King of Wands in reverse. Bringing in that energy. Yeah, someone's might be really angry, frustrated, reactionary, not being very thoughtful with what they're communicating. Like just kind of letting the emotions kind of drive them. But also King of Wands in reverse is it's not very confident. Doesn't feel good about like things, definitely not stable. Let's see here. What else is going on? Wow. Why are we getting similar cards here that we just did in fire signs reading? Huh. Okay. You have the Emperor in reverse again, with this time the actual Two of Cups in reverse. Oh boy, that's tough energy. Ooh, earth signs. Okay, there's been a separation, whether it's been a separation with someone, possibly with a divine masculine counterpart. Doesn't mean it's a male, just someone who has the more masculine energy. And that's what's like really causing a lot of these emotions, or there's something here. And really needing a new perspective on, needing to kind of pull out of this kind of, picking up like emotional turmoil. Like you really need some sort of something grounded to hold on to. It's almost like you need a lifeline, or signs is what I'm picking up. Like if this is resonating with you, I'm just feeling like you really, you're looking for a lighthouse to find your way back to shore. You're looking for like a lifeline, a lifeboat, something to kind of pull you out of this. We'll clarify. Also feeling like with the Emperor in reverse too, that whatever this disconnection is, whether it was within you or within another relationship, or perhaps the Two of Cups too, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friendship, a family member, but it could also represent like maybe you've lost a job. And there's been a confusion here with the Emperor in reverse about where is this all going? Like I thought I had my path figured out. Now I don't know. There's just a lot of not understanding how to navigate this terrain, which is interesting because with the Six of Swords coming up here in reverse, Six of Swords when it's upright is willing to like leave behind and go towards new terrain, even though they don't know where it's new. You don't, it's foreign land, you're going there, but you're willing to go anyways. And I feel like you're kind of stuck in this, like you're really scared to kind of navigate this, or something about it is really scary. And it's very hidden too. Like there's something very hidden here that needs to come to light. Wow. As I'm saying that, the Devil. Capricorn energy. There again, this lunar eclipse may be quite intense for you. It will bring in a lot of emotions. But again, there's this sense of with the Devil, I'm just getting, it's not so much that you feel trapped. If you feel trapped, it's because you feel trapped in your own emotions, okay? Or someone feels trapped in their own emotions, or the depth of this all just feels kind of trapped. But with the Devil, like, I'm just picking up a lot of intense energy. It's really intense. Anything else here? Tell me more about what's going on here for earth signs. Okay, Queen of Swords. Earth signs may get ready to cut something out. You finally might be ready to cut something out. Make a decision, make a choice, you're getting new information. And that may come as you pull out of this, get that new perspective, take some time in nature to really ground your energy. I think whatever this is, again, it doesn't necessarily mean you need to cut someone out, although that may happen, but there's something in this situation that really needs to be cut out, and I think you might be getting ready to do that. One last card here for earth signs, because I really think you're just, it's like, you're like, I just can't keep swimming in this alone, is what I'm kind of picking up. Wow. Okay. Okay. Oh, whoa. Interesting. Okay. Coming out at the end of your reading is the Princess of Pentacles in reverse and the Lover's card upright. Look at all these similar cards that are coming up that were just in fire signs. Okay, and then on the bottom of the deck, on the bottom of your deck, you've got the Hierophant upright. Okay, so Taurus energy. But again, the Hierophant is bringing in, actually, let's just do this. The Hierophant is bringing in maybe some needed guidance. Again, there may be some level of commitment coming in here, or that's what's been needed, because I do feel like stability is really needed here. For some of you, there's just some deep lessons of learning here, the higher learning that's kind of coming in and really needing that. For some of you, you've lost faith in something and you're really needing to have faith. Let me just shuffle this one more time for earth signs and clarify. We'll clarify this Hierophant first. Why is the Hierophant here? Tyrone, that's funny. Okay. Oh my goodness. You're kidding me. You've got, okay, it's the Faith card, which is the Hierophant, clarifying the Hierophant. Oh boy, someone really needs to have faith here. Someone's really needing some sort of guidance, some sort of strength. Yeah. You, again, the message that kind of has come through for those of you in my alchemy program, and I'm just getting the sense it's just, especially with this eclipse coming in, is this need to go into the cosmic womb. The need to kind of be held there by the really big energies of the universe, and the beyond, like all universes, like just be held in that, like really connect with it. Because I'm feeling for some of you here that you haven't been held. You haven't, like, and when I say held, I mean like your needs haven't been tended to. You haven't felt held or supported. And you're really needing that. Can I get another clarification on the Hierophant? Shannon, Chase. Tell me more about this Hierophant, please. Anything else about this Hierophant? Tell me, okay. Yeah, okay. Clarifying the Hierophant. You have the Justice card, okay? With the Sun in reverse. So you have 4 major arcanas on your overall energy. So yeah, things have been a little bit depressing. Things have not felt like they're aligned. And you're really just wanting things to come back into balance. You're really needing to kind of pull yourself back out. You're needing the scales to be balanced again for you. Again, with Justice, I also feel like there's something that hasn't been seen here. Again, with the Moon, that something's been hidden, and that you're really needing some sort of awareness, light needs to be brought to that to help lift you out of this. But you're really feeling out of balance and needing that to come in. This has been like, yeah, there's definitely tough energy here. Okay, tell me about the Six of Swords here in reverse. Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse? Oh my God. Ugh, this is killing me here. Like, I really wondering if you're dealing with fire signs or signs. Okay. We have the Lovers card. Wait, is there another one behind it? No. The Lovers card and the Star card coming in with the Swords, Six of Swords in reverse. So, okay, you're really, oh man, someone really wants to be with someone here, but they're in really turbulent waters. There's some sort of, for some of you, it's a relationship with someone that, I feel like there may have been a Tower moment recently, just because the Star card comes in off the Tower moment, and this is a Six of Swords in reverse, which is just like really choppy waters. And I'm just feeling like you need something like to come in and sprinkle some hope. And this person is definitely like a wish fulfillment for you, someone you deeply desire. For others of you, this is a choice, something that reveals a choice or a decision to be made that, again, is revolved around something that you deeply desire. And that's why it's caused a lot of this kind of choppy waters that you can't seem to get yourself out of, because it's important to you. It means a lot. It means a lot. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Knight of Pentacles, wait. Oh my God. Okay, you're really needing some stable energy here. And the reason why, and something that's going to stick, like there's an action here that needs this because, okay, you've got the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's definitely been heartache here, but you want it, you need a break from it. King of Cups in reverse. Again, like I just feel like it's just emotionally, it's overtaking some, it's either overtaking a situation or it's overtaking you. King of Coins upright. Again, Seven of Swords, and then the Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. For some of you, I feel like you just feel like something's been taken from you, taken from your heart. Like some contract has been broken. A connection that means a lot to you has been broken. Well, there is so much similar energy coming through here that was in fire signs. This is crazy. But something that you really felt, again, the King of Coins represents like someone who's knows how to invest and willing to put in, like shows up, puts in the effort. I get a sense that there was regardless of this is relationship or not, that there was on your part most likely a lot of effort, but it didn't work out. And right now you're just needing some sort of stability out of this, out of some sort of contract that was broken, and again, I feel like for some of you feel like something's been ripped out of your own grip, ripped out of your own heart, like ripped away from you, taken from you when it shouldn't have been. And I think that's part of the reason why you need justice here. Like you want things to be fair again. You want, like, where's your justice in all of this? Clarifying the King of Wands. Wow. Okay, King of Wands in reverse. We have the Five of Swords upright with the Empress in reverse. That's you as well, for Taurus. Definitely. Yeah, I'm just getting that this King of Wands is just representing a lot of frustration and anger. Perhaps some sort of emotional manipulation is at play here, or someone's feeling like their emotions are being manipulated. And there's just a deep lack of feeling, again, like something that felt very abundant to you is gone. Two of Cups in reverse. Why is the Two of Cups in reverse here? Two of Cups in reverse. Okay. Again, I really feel like if this involves someone else, it was the person who had the more masculine energy that couldn't show up, and there was a feminine energy that was. Okay, again, don't take that as a sex, like gender thing, just because we have the Queen of Coins. Okay, so this is you. Okay, Two of Wands. So there's a path here. There's a potential to unlock something, to move forward in a direction. But it's followed by the Knight of Coins in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Again, there's that King of Wands in reverse. And again, that stability isn't there. Someone's just, I feel like, for those of you that this is real, because there are a lot of relationship cards coming up here. I mean, you got the Two of Cups, the Lovers twice, the Hierophant, Four of Wands. Oh my God. Okay, so for some of you though, this could also represent a job, a situation that you were trying to put energy into and it's just not coming through. It wasn't stable, or it didn't offer stability or loyalty, or it was just not moving forward. King of Wands energy in reverse is, again, like maybe someone just wasn't confident in something, or it didn't have a lot of security around it. Someone got cold feet is what I'm kind of hearing for. And again, that could have been a job perspective. Something got cold feet energy. Tell me about this Emperor in reverse. Okay. The Moon. There may have been something revealed here. Something that was hidden, that was unexpected, is what I'm picking up. That's why this Emperor is in reverse. Tell me more. Tell me more about this Moon. Tell me about this Moon. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Three of Coins upright. The Fool. Okay. Followed by the World. Interesting. For some of you, there may be another energy involved in this, that there may have been something that could start, but then it ended really fast. For some of you, this is something that you could have worked on with someone else. You could have been working towards building a foundation. Again, that could be job related. It could be a friendship. But as soon as it started, it ended. Because something was revealed. Some sort of secret came out, or something that was hidden and not made to your knowledge. There's, again, a new perspective is also needed here. There's some sort of zooming out that has to happen here. Interesting. Really interesting. Okay. Tell me about the Devil. Whoa. Okay. Five of Coins. Someone's really like feeling left out. Someone feels cut out. Someone feels abandoned is what I heard. And it's causing a lot of intensity and emotions here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Wow. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups in reverse again. Yeah, there may be some other energy that's interfering here, or it has interfered, that's caused a lot of this upset, heartbreak, heartache, disconnection, making you feel some sense of not good enough. What's this Queen of Swords about? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I do feel though, like earth signs, whatever's happening here, you're coming into a little bit of empowerment that comes through you getting some grounding and stability and a new perspective, like taking time to go into that cosmic womb, because as I'm saying, like you didn't feel good enough, you get some clarity here. There's a lot of clarity that comes in with the Queen of Swords, and you cut something out because you're starting to kind of resonate again back with like your own sense of self-worth. You know, Nine of Coins energy is very successful and she knows her worth. Very independent energy, doesn't need anyone else. But at the same time, I'm feeling like it's not so much about you needing someone, but it's more of like, I just feel like for some of you just wanted some of your needs met and they weren't. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. For some of you, you may have, if you haven't already, you're making some sort of choice and decision here. That's going to be an empowering choice for you. It's definitely going to empower you. Yeah. And then you have the Six of Coins upright. So again, bringing in some balance, which is what's needed here. That justice, balancing the scales, like you really need balance right now. You need to restore that. And that comes through you making a decision here or getting clarity on something that is very much an empowerment cycle for you. Princess of Pentacles in reverse. What is this about? Whoa. Oh boy. Yeah, Six of Cups. So, there was some, the Princess of Pentacles and the Lover's card came out together. The Princess of Pentacles in reverse is, with the clarifying by the Six of Cups is that this, okay, for some of you, you're dealing with definitely some sort of soulmate or past, someone from the past, or something that brings up nostalgic memories. And I feel like with it in reverse, that some sort of communication in some way wasn't received by this person, or some sort of communication along the lines of stability. Yeah, okay, and Tower. And this definitely like I said, I feel like there was a Tower moment already, and this may have been the Tower moment actually, because I feel like for some of you, you had a Tower moment in the past with this person. Something that just kind of really fell apart. Tell me why the Lover's card is here. Tell me why the Lover's card is here. Tell me why the Lover's card is here. Eight of Swords. Yeah, someone you just can't get off your mind, or there's a decision that you just can't get off your mind. It's just kind of got you all really up in your head. Tell me about the Lover's card. Tell me why the Lover's card is here. Yeah. Nine of Cups. Again, it's someone that you wished for, but it's not. Oh, yeah. There's, and even like when I look at the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Again, it's something, this is very, very, very similar energy to fire signs in many ways. That this whole thing has just caused a lot of turmoil within you. Very emotional, because you feel like you lost your wish fulfillment. Someone or something that you've been desiring a lot, and you're stuck in your head about it. And I think you really need, again, that lifeline to pull. Like, not only are you stuck in your head, you're stuck in your emotions. Like, it's really, because you're stuck in your head, it's like causing this emotional loop of thought emotion that just keeps feeding itself. But that being said, I do get a sense that there is definitely a need for stability here, a need to restore balance. There's like a deep need for faith. And again, I feel like you're going to get that if you let go and surrender into like the bigger energies here, and kind of also connect with Mother Earth. So as you're kind of going out into the cosmos to really connect with the energies that you need support from right now, you're also being called to go into out into nature to really ground yourself, so that you can kind of pull the balance of Mother Earth and Father Sky into you. That'll help restore things here and help settle some of the emotions. This could all be coming up for you around the eclipse. I don't know. We'll see. But Earth signs, that's my reading for you. So it's tough energy. It's definitely something big that's been going on, but it feels like this is also, in a way, teaching you a very big empowerment lesson. Something to really help close out an old cycle where you didn't feel empowered. You may be learning that through a situation, a relationship. But yeah, okay. Earth signs, I hope that was helpful. We are going to go into water signs next. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. How do I feel these energies? Laura, you make me laugh. Single and ready to mingle here. Just single. Oh boy. Texas, Tyrone. You know what? It's something that, yeah, empathy definitely, but intuitively it's just been turning on more and more. And the more I trust it, the stronger it all gets and the deeper the messages get. So, and that's activating for a lot of us right now. This eclipse is definitely activating that. And I think that's why a lot of you guys are feeling so much. I think that's why there's so much emotion coming to the surface, because I do feel like the intuitive gifts are activating right now. So one more shuffle here for water signs. Okay. So, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, the most emotional signs of the zodiac. Let's find out what's in store for you. Watch, you guys are going to all be air. You know? You're going to be like, not even in my emotions at all. You're like, I was born for this stuff. You've been dealing with your emotions your whole life. All right. Let me just put that there. Let's go to your planetary energies. Water signs. All right, let's go into water signs. What is the main planetary energy here for the first 2 weeks of July over this eclipse? Oh, God. Oh, boy. It's going to be a heavy month of July here for everyone. You guys have Pluto as your planetary energy, which is beautiful because it's all about transformation. It's all about like the phoenix rising from the ashes, but it's also very Scorpio energy. It's about going deep to pull something from that's deep in the subconscious, deep in the heart, and pull it right out to the surface to be explored, to discover what needs. It's about bringing truths to the surface. So your ability to transform, take a big leap forward and rebirth. So there's this element of rebirth here happening for you, water signs. Interesting. Some of you have been communicating that to me. So very transformative, but let's face it, transformation means change, and change is Often not something that feels good all the time, not necessarily bad, but you know, sometimes the blessings are disguised as something that doesn't feel like a blessing. And that isn't really kind of shown itself until the end of it. All right. Wow. All watery energy coming up so far. Neptune watery, Pisces energy, Moon, Pisces and Cancer energy, Pluto, Scorpion energy. Like, what is going on here? Let's find out what are some of the energies around this Pluto energy for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Well, I have to say, so far, everything seems to be on par with what's kind of going on energetically here for everyone. Oh my gosh. Really? Okay. The whales and the orca elders has come out again. This came out in fire signs. Share your song, frequency of sound, deep dive. For some of you water signs, I'm getting that you work with the whale or possibly even the dolphin energy. But again, you're going deep, you're diving deep, and you're needing to express something here. Because when you share your song, it's about needing to express, you know, who you are. Also, like frequency of sound, there's some sort of communication happening through the energetic field for you. You may be picking up on energetic messages through the emotional field energetically. Oh, interesting that these two came out together. Okay, you've got star ancestors coming up, and it's hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Did this come up in my alchemy reading as well for you guys? And then we also have star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Wow, this is something big going on for you water signs on a very etheric level. Definitely. Okay, there's a lot of communication happening with energies that I don't think you're consciously aware of yet. Something is definitely activating within you. Again, this transmission star bathing. You are getting a lot of downloads or communication information, not just through the through like perhaps your star family and from the cosmos in general, but also through the grid system of the earth. It's the crystal grid system here is interesting that it comes up with star ancestors, which has pyramids here. For some of you, the pyramids are important. They mean something to you. There may be some sort of hidden knowledge or information that you're communicating with that's activating right now on the grid plane. Yeah, okay, I'm getting taken into some really deep energy here right now. You guys are really going into it. Something big is activating for you. And it's causing like a lot of transformation for you, either within yourself or a situation in your life, maybe a relationship. Let's see. Oh, you just no, stop it. What? You've got, okay, first let me just show you. Okay, you've got the Three of Wands coming up here, water signs. You've got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Judgment card, which is also the Phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, like look at that. So There is definitely something coming back to life here. Possibly a second chance with something that felt like it was kind of over, but it's not. For some of you that you may not want that. You thought you were done with something. It's still coming back around. Again, something for some of you, this is something that you've perhaps been waiting for quite some time. There's been a lot of waiting energy for something to happen. And for some of you, again, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I just feel like this is something that the seeds were planted for this long ago. And now it's finally, something's kind of coming to life. Yeah, there is an activation here. Okay, let's go a little deeper. Water signs, you always take me into like the more cosmic energy. Could you imagine if someone totally 3D was watching this reading right now, like had no idea what was going on? They're thinking I'm crazy. They probably just have an awakening right now just watching this reading. Okay, well, that's too many. Tell me more about... We'll take that one. Okay. You have the Nine of Pentacles coming up. Look at this. Same cards coming up in everyone's reading. Okay, so again, this has to do with your own self-value and your own self-worth being something that is the pinnacle of all of this is what I'm picking up. I just heard the pinnacle. The pinnacle, it's interesting. The pinnacle of the pentacles. But there's, again, some sort of, this has to do with a lot of self-worth and self-value. Okay, they're telling me this is like the pinnacle of the reading. Like there's something here for whoever's watching that's some important factor here. Again, too, whatever you're going through, it may not feel like it right now, but there's some sort of success or something good coming out of this. And as I'm saying that, the Prince of Wands comes up. So again, this energy, a new energy. The Prince is kind of like that ace, but it's got that ace energy of excitement. So you may be getting some sort of news that's exciting, some sort of news that brings in a lot of happiness, that kind of lifts your mood. You know what? Too many cards. Let's see. This dang King of Wands in reverse is coming out in everyone's reading. Who is the King of Wands? Who is this? King of Wands in reverse. Oh, gosh, you know what? We're just going to let him sit there and we're going to clarify that one in a bit. Oh, wow. Hierophant coming out in your reading as well. That came out twice in Earth signs. Again, this is a very deep learning lesson for you, water signs. There's a lot of cosmic lessons here being imparted upon you. It's also opening your own sense of being like a spiritual leader is what I'm getting. Okay. For some of you, this is activating actually your own leadership within the spiritual movement. For some of you, there's also, this could represent a level of commitment coming in. We'll see. As I'm saying that. Okay, interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, okay, first you've got the Four of Wands in reverse with the Nine of Swords in reverse. So there's going to be some sort of anxiety that's released around a broken contract, or some sort of something that felt like a happy occasion didn't actually happen. Maybe it got canceled, or something fell apart. And then on the bottom of the deck, you guys have the Six of Swords, but it's upright. Okay. I'm going to make space here. My goodness. I'm going to put that over there. Okay. So let's go into your cards here. Water signs. Let's clarify. I am glad I started early today. I was going to start 30 minutes later, and I'm so glad I didn't, because I would not have had enough time. This is going to be one of those extra long all signs. Okay. Three of Wands in reverse, or Three of Wands upright. Why is the Three of Wands here? Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Interesting. Okay, and oh my gosh, it fell on top. Okay, you've got the Nine of Coins in reverse that fell on top of the Nine of Pentacles upright. So again, okay, so this is very interesting, because they told me that this upright energy is the pinnacle of this whole reading. It's the pinnacle of everything that's happening for you. This is a self-worth kind of empowerment cycle for you. This is why this is all happening with the eclipse energies. And this is something that, you've been waiting on. Perhaps some of the waiting, if you've been waiting on things to happen, it could be due to the fact that there's been something in the deeper parts of you, perhaps subconsciously, that have been tied to lack of self-worth, not enough value, not seeing your own value. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. Tell me more about the Three of Wands. And it probably has something to do with your childhood. Okay, so we have the Page of Coins and the Six of Cups upright. So, for some of you, this definitely has to do with your childhood. Your inner child is definitely calling right now. And the part of the reason why things, if they feel like they've been stuck for you, they haven't been coming in manifestation wise, it's because there's been a lack of self-worth that's tied into something from your childhood, and inner child really needs you to heal that and bring awareness to it, like bring light to it, transform it. Okay, there's something here to rebirth. For some of you, this has to do with I think a soulmate, or someone from the past. Again, I feel like you maybe have been waiting on some sort of new energy to come forward, like some sort of movement, but you've been waiting on it. Okay, why is the Seven of Pentacles here? Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Empress. Yeah, I feel like there have been some seeds that you have definitely planted a long time ago that are finally going to start. They're now in fertile ground. Okay, there's some sort of fertility here that's allowing the things that from long ago that were planted, invested in, seeds of consciousness, okay, that you've planted, is finally going to bear fruit. And again, the Empress represents full abundance, She's pregnant with abundance and new life. Okay, sorry. Oh, for some of you, oh my goodness, for some of you, and this is definitely not going to be for all of you. They said that for some of you, you're getting pregnant. If you've been wanting to get pregnant, that this is now something that's going to be activating. They said the seeds that were planted long ago, they're being funny right now. That because of the children coming up here too, something you may have been waiting to have kids for a super long time. It may have been tied to actual lack of self-worth, like you don't deserve something. And that's what's coming in. I know that's not going to resonate with everyone, but that's a message that's coming in. So I'm going to put it out there. For some of you, there's definitely, this has to do with children. And then clarifying the Empress, we have the Five of Swords in reverse. I think there's something you've surrendered to here. I think there was something that you kind of surrendered to, like being able to walk away from something is what's kind of allowing this to kind of flourish and new energy to come in. What is the Judgment card here? They're really like taking this whole rebirth thing to a whole like serious level here. Tell me about the Judgment card. Wow. Got the Hangman in reverse. So again, something that was stagnant is now unstuck. Perhaps again with the Hangman in reverse, it's about needing to see something in a new way, and perhaps you're finally seeing your own value and your own worth in a new way, and that's what's needed to activate a lot of this stuff. That's what's causing a lot of this activation for you. It's been something that, you know, water signs, if you're feeling like you were been in like a really rough place, I am seeing that there's definitely some reprieve coming in here for you. Tell me more about this Hangman in reverse. So a second chance, with this Judgment card rising from the ashes again. Yeah. Six of Wands. Very, some sort of victory here. Very successful energy. Judgment card is for you, like whether it's something within you being transformed, or maybe you're getting a second chance at something, something that revolves around needing to see something in a new way, new value. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. Like it's so Captain Obvious at this point. So Five of Coins in reverse. Again, it's just releasing that lack of self-worth. You know, like you're like, oh, some of you are bringing the inner child back in from out of the cold, and that's what's helping to restore a lot of the abundance here. Oh, interesting. Okay, tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles. Tell me more about this Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. And that's really like the Chariot in reverse. So, it's, you're finally, like you being able to see your value on something. Part of the process to get you here to this point has been feeling like, things were never going to change. Things weren't going in the direction that you wanted. Maybe things just weren't going in any direction. And that is what's has needed to kind of spur this activation, this transformation, to kind of force you into the depths of going deep into what you needed to go deep in, like for those of you, like a lot of emotions. And now it's causing a huge activation for you. Why is the Prince of Wands here? Tell me more about the Prince of Wands. Nine of Swords again in reverse. Two Nine of Swords in reverse on your spread. So again, something new news, something exciting coming in here for you. that does have the frequency of joy and happiness helps to relieve some of the anxiety that you've been feeling. Perhaps you've had sleepless nights. Tell me more. Again, Death card in reverse. Interesting. Something that for some of you, again, you thought it was dead, but now it's not. It's not over. And something for some of you, it's just been something you've been holding on to for a long time. You haven't wanted to let go of it. Okay, King of Wands. And let's go to this King of Wands. This King of Wands that keeps showing up in everyone's reading in reverse. Tell me about this King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands here? Oh, interesting. Okay, we have the Four of Cups clarifying this King of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Sorry, the Four of Cups upright. Yeah, did I say that? And then the Queen of Cups upright. So there's been some sort of lack of confidence or self-assuredness, some sort of lack of certainty around something. And I'm getting a sense that part of the stagnation here, or part of like whatever wasn't moving in the past that you were waiting for, was partially due because there was such a pull. Again, this is very similar to the fire signs, a pull between the heart and the mind. I do get a sense that for some of you, like the head was winning over the heart. But I'm getting the sense now, though, that the heart is finally going to be taking, because that's why the emotions have needed to come out. It's to really kind of activate more of the heart and bring it into a stronger sense of empowerment here for you to work with these energies. Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Why is the Hierophant here? Yeah. Okay. Some really, really tough cycle is ending. Something that has been kind of, it's hurtful. It's been hurtful. It's caused a lot of mental anxiety and agony. I'm just too feeling like a cycle where you felt like you've had to put a lot of faith in something or trust in something, and it never really kind of, it felt like it wasn't giving back that. And that's kind of closing out. So whatever this cycle that's kind of closing out is now bringing in, with this Hierophant, I'm getting like a deeper learning, but also an activation of your own spiritual leadership. Perhaps it's also bringing commitment for someone. Can I get another card here on the Hierophant? Could be just commitment to self, commitment to your own value, commitment to what you finally realize you deserve. Get another card on the Hierophant, please. Again, there's that Page of Wands again. Yeah, whatever this is, there's a creative spark coming in. Something that kind of brings life again, where maybe it's felt a little dull, not as alive. Tell me about this Four of Wands in reverse. What's this Four of Wands in reverse about? Tell me what the Four of Wands in reverse is about. Six of Coins. Yeah, something was really out of balance. And someone was giving more and not receiving, or the situation wasn't giving to you what you were putting into it. Tell me more about this Four of Wands in reverse. Just felt imbalanced. Something was out of harmony. Tell me more about this Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay. Emperor upright with the Five of Wands. Oof. I'm just getting the sense that someone finally had to like take control over the chaos. And because there's a lot of imbalance here, some sort of contract was broken, or something that felt like it should have been a joyous occasion didn't come together, and it caused a lot of chaos, and someone just finally had to like make a decision on it, take control. Nine of Swords in reverse. Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, King of Coins. So again, so as this anxiety lifts around this, there's some stability that comes in, a sense of self-assuredness, steadiness, a strong sense of grounding. Way too much. One more card here on the Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. You have the King of Coins and the Queen of Coins coming up together with the Two of Swords. So some sort of anxiety is being relieved around perhaps some sort of connection here with someone else. This may have involved like some sort of divine partnership, and some sort of stalemate between that is finally there's anxiety about that being lifted. The Six of Swords, can I clarify the Six of Swords? So again, too, like, yeah, because you did have that Four of Wands in reverse. It could be something that was in separation. Okay, Six of Swords clarified by the Knight of Swords in reverse. So again, moving on away from let me just get another card on that Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like action that wasn't being taken to get out of like a stormy situation. Finally moving on from that. Because the Knight of Swords, this one, it's like coming out of the storm, and or it can rush into the storm. And I feel like you're like, I'm done with the storm. I don't want this storm anymore. I'm out of it. Peace out. I'm out of this murky waters kind of stuff. And just kind of feeling that energy. Yeah, okay. And Ten of Coins in reverse too. Yeah, you're leaving behind that a storm that perhaps has something to do with, you know, something long and like long-term invested in that wasn't paying off, or something. I have to say that I feel like this is coming out of the storm where you thought was your real abundance, but you're not. Like, you're finally understanding what your abundance is. And you're leaving that whole storm of like matrix idea of abundance, leaving that behind and really restoring what is the true abundant nature within yourself. Like that Empress energy. All right, water signs. So something deep is activating here for you. There's an activation. You guys, some of your gifts really coming through. Pay attention to your dreams, because you're getting information, you're communicating, I feel like, with not just ancient ancestors, but with ancient temples, pyramids, things like that on the earth. Like, you're getting information, you're receiving codes, that sort of thing, through all of this. And as much as this has probably been a very painful experience for you, that's what this is kind of brought in, because sometimes it's through these really painful experiences that we activate a lot of this, because we force ourselves to go really deep into the emotions and go where we don't want to go when we're happy, when things are all good. Okay, last one, air signs. You are my last reading. Let's knock you out. Hi, Greg. Good to see you here. Steve, I'm going on to air signs. Steve, I'm pretty sure you're an earth sign. Earth signs was done second after fire. Air signs. Let's see what's in store for you for the first 2 weeks of July. Starting to lose my voice. And okay, in 40 minutes, my podcast with Kaylin McDonald. The psyop of manifestation. Any of you guys like watched The Secret or read The Secret and just not really resonated with it? Yeah, I was never into that. I don't know, there's something about it that just didn't feel right. Not that it's all bad, everything has its purpose, but we're going to talk about that. All right, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you guys. Last but not least. Last but not least. One last time for air signs. Let's go into it. Let's find out. Planetary energies, what are ruling for air signs this first 2 weeks of July? What planetary energies are crowning the spread here? Which are influencing air signs over the first 2 weeks of July in the eclipse, the Capricorn eclipse. Let's find out. Oh, Steve, you're water. Okay. There we go. That one wants to come out. Ooh, air signs. Everyone's going through tough times. Okay, you got Saturn. Saturn is now back in Capricorn. I believe it is, or it's about to go into Capricorn. I think it's about to. Any day now. The part of you that accepts challenge to gain wisdom. Oh, there's that lovely word, challenge again. Oh, the hard lessons, so that you have those deeper understandings. Okay, that's what is influencing you right now. Interesting, because with the eclipse being in Capricorn and Saturn ruling Capricorn, you guys may be feeling the eclipse also, like super, super intensely. Some sort of major lesson here coming. That's finally getting, because it's a full moon, things are getting released, let go. I know Saturn for me has been influencing me a lot in finally closing out a cycle. hopefully have learned my deep lesson of like what feels like decades, perhaps even lifetimes. Okay, so we have double mission, Lightworker Starseed, serve the world by being you. That's your first card coming up supporting the Saturn energy. Anything else here? What else is coming in? Oh, I love it. Air signs. You have child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. That's a really interesting card to come out with, this double mission card and then Saturn. So again, I'm feeling like it's very similar to what just came through for water signs, is that you guys are also having some deeper communication with the stars and the cosmos, and that's getting activated through something very challenging in your life right now. Let's find out for air signs what that is. But yeah, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. It's about really kind of tapping into that. And, ooh, okay. You got the 10 of Pentacles there. And this 10 of Pentacles has a lovers in the middle there. And the 7 of Wands coming up. So there's been some sort of lesson here around you really kind of either standing up for some sort of deep beliefs within you around like your something that's a long-term investment for you, something that feels like you've had to invest a lot into, that for some of you, you're really standing up for. It could be like, because there's a couple in here, the 10 of Pentacles, like could have something to do with family, relationship. There's been some sort of lesson around this. I think the 7 of Wands, you know, you get challenged a lot. It's about you having to defend. Like, I don't know if you've had to defend or stand up for something here, like fight something off. Wow, okay, I'm going to take them because they came out like that. Okay, and as I'm saying that, you have the 8 of Wands coming up in reverse. Blocking communication. 6 of Wands in reverse. Something not feeling like it's feeling very successful. 5 of Cups in reverse. And then the Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay. This has caused a lot of emotion within you. You've been really wanting to fight for this, stand up for it, but there's been some sort of block in communication. It just feels like it's not going where you want it to go. And it's just brought you into some really deep emotional place. We'll clarify that Queen of Cups in reverse. For some of you, it's also challenged your own intuition. It's actually challenged your own intuitive abilities about something. And that's actually been part of this. For some of you, part of this challenge has been because you need this to kind of restore, like force you more to really trust your own intuitive abilities. Let's get a couple more cards here. Couple more cards here for air signs. That's way too many. Can't do that. I can't fit that many. What else here for air signs? What else is coming up here for air signs? So for some of you, communication has been the very thing that I feel has been the thing. Ooh, yeah, okay. So we have, wow. Huh? Okay, coming up together, we have the 10 of Cups coming up. Lots of Okay, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Pentacles in reverse, around with that Ten of Cups. So you've had to let go of something, perhaps working on something, like you've had to let go of working on something that felt like your Ten of Cups. Ooh, and this is why the Saturn is here. This is why it's so tough. I feel like someone or something here felt like your Ten of Coins, your Ten of Pentacles, and your Ten of Cups. And you've had to, like, you've been fighting for it, defending it. And at some point, though, you've had to let go. There's been a block in communication. It hasn't felt like it's going somewhere. But all of this, whether, and then you've got the Strength card as your overall energy. So yeah, you really needed to draw upon strength. Like this has been a very tough cycle for you. But the lack of communication that has happened here, perhaps in this situation or between someone else, has been because of the block you've put up between your own communication and the cosmos. Like you not fully believing in your abilities. Like really, and it's kind of hindered your mission work, because yeah, you're here to serve. I mean, we all are, but there's something here though from like a starseed light worker position of really needing, I feel like part of your service is pulling in communication from the cosmos here, and something has fallen apart here. It looks like maybe just temporarily, but there's been some sort of big block around communication and success that's caused a lot of kind of heart closing. But with the Five of Cups in reverse here, it is showing that there's some healing coming in. There is some healing coming in. And I think it has to do with what you're letting go of here. This idea of letting go and surrender, which again, it's a huge theme. It's a huge theme, this eclipse cycle. Like the full moons are all about letting go, and eclipses, especially with Venus having been retrograde through the first two eclipses, a lot of it can also deal with the things that we value, relationship. Oh my God. Okay, Three of Coins tried to come out there, but it was too many cards. Okay, Ten of Pentacles. Tell me about this Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. Nine of Coins in reverse, or Nine of Cups in reverse. So yeah, this is about, again, similar energy that's been coming through all these readings. I feel like for so many of you, something you've been wishing for or wanting that feels like your Ten of Pentacles, you're not getting. Like it's not coming in, or it's not manifesting, or there's blocks around it, like there's some sort of interference coming in. Tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles. Oh, geez. Okay. You have the Moon card and the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Six of Coins coming up with it. Okay. Again, there was some confusion, or there was some confusion around here, definitely, but also something gets revealed around this Ten of Coins that was needed to restore balance. So not coming through, this Ten of Coins feeling like it's not happening is because something needed to come to light, some sort of clarity needed to come in, some sort of confusion needed to be lifted, some sort of secret needed to be exposed, and it could have just been someone's feelings, I don't know. But that's what's needed to bring something back into balance here. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Why is the Seven of Wands here? Okay. Yeah, Ace of Coins and Page of Cups. So yeah, you were defending this because there's definitely a this new energy, or I almost want to say innocent energy too, that brought in love and something tangible, like something that you believed was worth it. Okay, with the Ace of Coins coming in, like you saw a lot of value in this, and you also saw the value in the love, whether it was your own love, or someone else's love, the love of a relationship, or just a situation. You were wanting to defend it because you see the value in it. Okay, tell me why the Eight of Wands is here in reverse. Because of the Knight of Wands in reverse. Wow, the light's really coming through here. We're going back into heaven. Okay, so there's a block in communication here. I feel like because someone just stopped taking action, someone got perhaps cold feet, someone was also like in and out, and I think is more out than in, and they've left kind of in a way. Like that's kind of what's blocked, or the energy's been very in and out, and now it's out, and that's what's causing this kind of like things like not going where. Plus the Eight of Wands in reverse talks about needing clarity on something, very confused, not moving, slowed down to a halt is kind of too. So Six of Wands. Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? Why is the Six of Wands here in reverse? There's that dang hangman again. Everyone's needing new perspective. Everyone's needing to see things in a new way. But you have the Four of Swords in reverse, clarifying with the hangman in reverse. So things not being successful. Oh, because I feel like someone needed healing. Someone needed healing, and someone needs to see something in a new way. And that's why this wasn't moving forward. Someone's still going through their healing. And really needs to, in some cases, someone here really needs to remove the mask. I believe that's like some of the hidden stuff here. Could be like their own mask of what they're wearing, the own mask of like, you know, self-deception, or needing to be someone they're not, being afraid to just be themselves. Why is the Five of Cups here? But someone's really needing to finally get really true with themselves, really get to their own authenticity, and that has to come through healing. And that's why the Six of Wands here, that's why it's not successful. It's come to a halt because someone needed to do this. Okay, Five of Cups. Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Coins. Yeah, there's needing to heal a lot of sadness here because there's some like I said, I feel like there is healing coming in here for you. It's again, it's very similar to this, wow, there's something big happening right now for everyone, because there's a lot of similar energies that are coming through all the readings. And I'm very similar lessons here. So again, a lesson here of value, self-worth, knowing what your worth is. But also for some of you, you're releasing some sadness here because for some of you, you needed your own independence. You needed to kind of see what it's like to stand on your own. And that's been part of your own healing journey. That's been part of this healing lesson, is to really empower yourself through your own independence. Really understand who you are. Look, okay, now you have the Strength card in reverse with the Strength card over here upright on your main energy. Yeah, like this healing had to come in because for some of you, you kind of were losing hope around this. You weren't feeling very strong. You weren't feeling as empowered. You didn't know if you could actually make it on your own. You didn't know if you had that, I don't know, that own like strong stability within yourself. Why is the Queen of Cups here? I want to know why the Queen of Cups here in reverse. Why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse? Clarified by the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh, man, that really helps me out. Three of Cups upright. Four of Cups. And then the Two of Wands. So it's interesting because I'm being, okay, they're pointing me back to the double mission card, and they're saying double mission, double sadness. Something that, okay, for some of you, this has to, again, might deal with another third energy. Remember, third energy doesn't always need to be like someone else, but there could be someone else involved here. If this involves like you in a relationship, it could also just involve like more energy coming in to influence this. That I think for some of you or someone in this situation is having regret over perhaps a path that someone doesn't want to regret making a choice and choosing a path. And there's so much sadness around this. Again, like double sadness, double mission. But there's something else influencing this, is what I'm picking up. There is some sort of outside influence coming in. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Tell me about this Ten of Cups. And that might be like why you need to let go over here with that Four of Pentacles in reverse. Just to kind of like, because when there's other energies in it, creates a lot of confusion. It creates a lot of, confusion. And, you know, you may want to remove yourself from something or let go of something in order to kind of limit the confusion, like lessen the confusion. And as I'm saying that, oh my gosh, the Seven of Cups comes up. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion here. A lot of confusion on like, okay, what to do about this Ten of Cups. So I do feel I do feel that you are very tied to this energy. Like your heart is very tied to it, of course. So you wouldn't have Queen of Cups here in reverse if there wasn't a lot of emotion. Okay. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. For some of you, the confusion around this is because things haven't moved in the direction. It doesn't feel like it's fated, that maybe destiny is on your side in this situation. And that's creating a lot of confusion for you around this. Like your heart is so tied into it. You feel so abundant in this. Again, like you said, I feel like you defended it because you really saw the value in this, but at the same time, you're not getting it. And there's been a really hard lesson around here of you really needing to understand your, you being able to stand on your own independence, but also what your own worth is. And that's, I think, also part of the reason why things haven't been moving. Tell me about this Four of Pentacles. But I think because things feel like they're not fated, you're also really confused about it. Four of Pentacles. Oh, interesting energy. Okay, so clarifying the Four of Pentacles, which is, again, it's releasing something. It's about letting go. The Magician and the Knight of Cups. This is what's been so important. Okay, again, I can't stress this enough to everyone watching these readings, that the letting go and the surrender, which is very interesting because that was the message I got for my alchemy group. And that was the whole meditation that I created for you, like for the month of June, was on surrendering into the cosmic womb, like surrendering into the unknown, the big energies. And that's what's going to help finally move things here. That's why, again, you've needed that. This whole lesson is because you need to communicate more with the big energies. You need to trust them. You need to be the child within the cosmos. Okay, the child of the cosmos, the really big intuitive energies. It's going to light you up and also light up your mission with more clarity. And this has been one of the things that's helped you get to this point. Has been a very tough lesson that looks like it has to deal with someone else, potentially more people, or a situation that felt like it was your 10 of coins and 10 of cups, but it wasn't coming in and you've had to defend it, but now there's a huge block around it and it's caused a lot of sadness. But something comes in. An action of the heart is motivated here that brings in like this manifestation. So tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles in reverse. This could really be something that the eclipse is closing out for you guys. This really big lesson. And finally, once this eclipse, again, remember, seeds planted now is what's going to finally bear fruit towards the end of the year. So really important to tune into this. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Nine of Wands with the 10 of Pentacles upright, 10 of coins. Okay. So having some sort of, there may have been, again, a third energy that's been coming in here that has been interfering with your 10 of coins, making it feel like a very exhausting, sorry, I'm getting totally whited out here, making it feel like a very exhausting journey, okay, that feels like it's falling apart, feels like it doesn't have legs to stand on right now. And you've had to kind of let go of this, though. That letting go of this in some way, it's almost like giving it up to the universe to figure out now, because you just can't. And that's what's forcing the communication with the cosmos to activate all of this within you. Okay, tell me about the Strength card. Why is the Strength card here? Tell me, why is the Strength card here? Oh, there's that Five of Swords. Okay. Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Five of Swords is a surrender card when it's in reverse. It's about walking away from the battle, walking away from what's like wounding you, walking away from like, but just like surrendering too. It's like the white flag. You've needed to have a lot of strength to surrender. Oh gosh. Okay. And then you have the Three of Swords and the Tower. Something very painful. You've had like a tower moment that just kind of came in here and ripped things apart. And in part of you, that tower is an awakening. For some of you, that tower, this heartbreak or this heartache, that you've now had to surrender into, and have courage to give it up to the cosmos to guide you, has been part of the whole enlightenment and awakening process for you, deepening your own awakening, to awaken to your gifts, to awaken to how you communicate with the intelligence of the cosmos, has been very much important and very much a part of this, air signs. This is beautiful. This is a tough energy, but it's absolutely beautiful. I have to say, this is very similar to what I've been going through. I really resonate with this reading very much. It's very interesting. This is what Saturn could be bringing up for some of you. I'd check out where Saturn is in your chart. Check your rising, definitely, because that's the rising represents where we're ascending to, like where we're moving to. And because we're all on the ascension process, it's very valuable to you to know. But yeah, air signs, that's my reading for you. So it looks like something very big is activating here for you when it comes to communicating with the big energies and the intelligence of the cosmos, and bringing that in here, which will, I believe, it looks like this letting go actually activates some sort of manifestation, puts things in motion for you when it comes to love. And it just could be more like healing of your own heart, but there could, if it involves someone else, that could be coming in here. That could be what was really needed. That was part of this whole lesson. And yeah, so I'm going to leave it there. Guys, I love you so much. If you need your own reading, all of that information is in the description below. You can book a personal with me. We can go live. You can just get it recorded. It's up to you. And yeah, I'm going to go head over to my podcast now in 10 minutes. Maybe I'll see you guys there in the live chat. Love you guys so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful time over the eclipse. And again, I've got some big stuff coming out.